soles of your feet together as you come up. Just wrap your hands around your feet. We're gonna move up some though with this. So we're staying here, but see if you can take your arms and bring them to the outside of those shins. Okay, so notice we're still in our hips here. And target your forehead down towards your feet. Your shoulders, if you feel them kind of tensing up at the top, just relax them. Coming back. One more breath here. Inhale. Your arms over, forehead is going to be on that top arm, also known as crocodile pose. Target our lower back here. So we're coming up, our chest is open, our heart is open. Stretching into that lower back. So for the up dog, we're bringing our hips off of the mat, pressing those palms into the earth. Yep. Chest stays open. Targeting that lower back. You got this. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. Back into crocodile pose. Resting forehead on top of that arm. So for locust pose, my feet come off, my chest comes off, and my arms come off. Squeezing these our arms into our shoulder blades here for locust pose. You guys are over here. I'll count that as one. So breathe, inhale. Exhale, release. Crocodile pose, we're gonna do it one more time. Find your breath again before we go into it. Releasing out of crocodile pose, bringing your arms by your side, bringing your feet off the mat first, bringing your chest off, bringing your arms off. Draw those shoulder blades into the spine, looking down at your mat. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Crocodile pose. So we can start back just gently transitioning into hero's pose first. Coming up for camel. So a couple different ways you can do camel depending on what your body feels like. So you can do it here where you just take your hands and place them right at your lower back. Yep. Or if you have a lot more space in your body, you can take them and just place them on your feet. Okay, so I'm like this, or either I'm like this. It's up to you. I'm gonna go down to my heels, find your edge. Either way, everybody's chest is open. Drop your head. Stretch for the front of our body. Inhale. Exhale, release. Coming down in the hero's pose. Take your time. Yeah, one more of those. One more. Breath in. Exhale. Coming up for that camel pose. Hands on your lower back, or hands at your heels, is up to you. Your lower back this time. Dropping my head. Inviting in self-love as I open up my chest and my heart chakra. Dropping my head. My throat chakra is also open here. Big breath in. Exhale. Coming down onto our mats on our back. Getting closer to our final rest shavasana here. So as you come down, you're bringing your legs up. We're moving into what's called waterfall. Yep. So if you're here, your feet are up and your hands are by your side. This is a good restoration pose. If you feel good here, the next option after this step is that you can bring your hips off of the mat. So in one big momentum, yep, you would be here. So same way, but then your hips come off the mat. So you can either keep them on the mat or your hips can come off. It's up to you. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. If your hips are up, gently bring your hips down, one vertebrae at a time, taking your time. So everybody should be in the waterfall position. Still. Reach your legs down. Your legs can come down. Stand right where you're at. We're going to move into one of my favorite poses, known as Asana or fish pose here. So for fish pose, which is the leg, sorry. For fish pose, our toes, our legs are out and our toes are going to be pointed. The goal with this one is that we're going to bring our, might be seen here, so toes are pointed, and then we're going to see if we can get to the crown of our head. So here, we're here, and we're just going to do this. Okay. So gently just bending your neck back, yep, and seeing if you can come and access the crown of your head. Nice, everybody. Beautiful. One of my favorite poses here. So our hands can be down for grounding or up for receiving. It's up to you. So choose what you need. So your palms are up or either your palms are down on the mat. Whatever you need. This or like that. I remember I used to fight with this pose all the time until I realized that I needed to surrender just a little bit more. One more breath. Once I start surrendering, this became one of my top 5 poses. And release. going to bring our right leg into our chest. So our right leg comes into our chest, and then we're going to bring it over our body with our right arm extended out. So that right toe should be as close as possible to the earth. So this is another one where we want to twist from our spine and not our neck. That way we have a little bit more